Imano Onitsha Burundi Igbo. It shocked you? Abi, are you surprised? Have you heard about this story? So many arguments has been going on about this particular story. But do you know the interesting thing? Even the people that said they are from Onitsha, even the indigenous people of Onitsha don't know about this story.
Have you ever wondered how Onitsha, one of the most vibrant cities in Igbo land, came to? This city with its bustling market was born out of courage, migration, and struggle. Before Onitsha ever touched down River Niger, before the markets, before the bridge, before the name itself, there was Benin, not just any place, an empire, a kingdom of order, power, ritual, where the king ruled like a god and bloodline decided your destiny even before you were born. Now, inside this kingdom, there was a prince. Maybe not just the Obas' first son, but royal enough to matter, royal enough to be dangerous. Because in Benin, power was not just inherited peacefully, it was contested, watched, fought over in silence and in blood. Long time ago in a great Benin kingdom, a prince was born, his name Eze Chima. He was the first son of Oba Omini, the king of Benin, and his mother was Oma. Oba Omini married Oma for political alliances, for trade reasons. Her family controlled key river routes along the Niger. But in Benin Kingdom, it was only sons who their father and mother was from Benin could inherit the throne. Because of this reason, Oba Omini married another woman who bore him a son. Now, Oba Omini had two sons. First was Ezechima and the other son. Because of this reason, Ezechima could not inherit the throne. Ezechima was barred from becoming the king, even though he was the first son. When succession trouble started, it wasn't just noise at first, it was whispers, chiefs choosing sides, eyes watching movements, names spoken carefully in the palace. And one thing was clear, the prince had become a problem. Maybe he lost the battle for the throne. Maybe he was too loved. Maybe his existence alone threatened peace. But in Benin politics, when you lose, you don't lose small. You lose your future, sometimes you lose your life. So a decision was made. The second son, whose mother was from Benin, was chosen as the legal heir. Ezechima faced humiliation and danger. Staying means risking his life or losing his people's future. So he made a bold choice. He would leave. He would leave Benin and create a kingdom of his own. He would leave, not as a beggar, not as a fugitive, but as a royal man who understood the rules of power. He gathered his household, loyal followers, warriors, wives and children. This was not an escape. This was. He carried more than belonging. He carried custom, kinship knowledge, authority, and one more thing, memory. Memory of Benin, memory of power, memory of throne he would never sit on, but would never forget. But once you are born royal, even exile could not strip it from him. So they turned their backs on Benin, not in anger, but in survival.
That girl that spoke in that video is from Onitsha. She said that Onitsha people are not Igbo people, but Bini people. She said that there was an Oba of Bini called Oba Omini, O-M-I-N-I, and that Oba Omini married a woman called Oma, that the woman is not a Bini woman. And according to her, she said that Oba Omini and that woman called Oma gave birth to a son called Ezechime. And according to Bini culture and tradition, that a child born by a woman from another tribe cannot ascend the throne, even if that child is the first son. And because of that, Oba Omini married a Bini woman that later bore him a son. And that son started to contest for the throne with Ezechime. And after that, the son became the Oba of Bini, which made Ezechime to leave Bini Kingdom, came to Anyama land, and started giving birth to Onichubo, Iseluku, Onicholona, and eventually gave birth to Onitsha in Anambra State. And that was the reason why she said that Ezechime is a prince in Benin Kingdom. That Ezechime is a Benin man, and that Onitsha people are not Igbo people, but Benin people. I will list out the names of every Oba that have ruled Benin Kingdom. Let's know if there is an Oba of Benin called Oba Omini. This information that I'm about to tell you now was gotten from Benin websites. Here they wrote, the first Oba of Benin is called Oba Oromiyan. Oromiyan is the great-grandson of Oduduwa, a Yoruba man from Ile-Ife that founded Benin Kingdom. Benin Kingdom is of Yoruba origin. Benin Kingdom are not indigenous in that their present location. They are originally Yoruba people from Ile-Ife. The second Oba of Benin is Oba Eweka, who ruled from 12 AD to 1235 AD. The third Oba of Benin is Oba Owakwehen, who ruled from 1235 AD to 1243 AD. The fourth Oba of Benin is called Oba Ehemihen, who ruled from 1243 AD to 1255 AD. The fifth Oba of Benin is called Oba Ewedu, who ruled from 1255 AD to 1280 AD. The sixth Oba of Benin is called Oba Ogwola, who ruled from 1280 AD to 1295 AD. The seventh Oba of Benin is called Oba Edoni, who ruled from 1295 AD to 1299 AD. The eighth Oba of Benin is called Oba Odagbedo, who ruled from 1299 AD to 1334 AD. The ninth Oba of Benin is called Oba Ohen, who ruled from 1334 AD to 1370 AD. The 10th Oba of Benin is called Oba Obeka, who ruled from 1370 AD to 1400 AD. The 11th Oba of Benin is called Oba Orobiru, who ruled from 1400 AD to 1430 AD. The 12th Oba of Benin is called Oba Owaifiokun, who ruled from 1430 AD to 1440 AD. The 13th Oba of Benin is called Oba Eware, who ruled from 1440 AD to 1473 AD. The 14th Oba of Benin is called Oba Ezoti, who ruled from 1473 AD to 1473 AD. The 15th Oba of Benin is called Oba Olua, who ruled from 1473 AD to 1480 AD. The 16th Oba of Benin is called Oba Ozolwa, who ruled from 1481 AD to 1504 AD. The 17th Oba of Benin is called Oba Esige, who ruled from 1504 AD to 1550 AD. The 18th Oba of Benin is called Oba Ohobwa, who ruled from 1550 AD to 1578 AD. The 19th Oba of Benin is called Oba Ehemboda, who ruled from 1578 AD to 1606 AD. The 20th Oba of Benin is called Oba Ohuan, who ruled from 1606 AD to 1641 AD. The 21st Oba of Benin is called Oba Ahenze, who ruled from 1641 AD to 1661 AD. The 22nd Oba of Benin is called Oba Akenzai, who ruled from 1661 AD to 1669 AD. The 23rd Oba of Benin is called Oba Akemboy, who ruled from 1669 AD to 1675 AD. The 24th Oba of Benin is called Oba Akempaye, who ruled from 1675 AD to 1684 AD. The 25th Oba of Benin is called Oba Akembodo, who ruled from 1684 AD to 1689 AD. The 26th Oba of Benin is called Oba Orogene, who ruled from 1689 AD to 1700 AD. The 27th Oba of Benin is called Oba Ewakwe, who ruled from 1700 AD to 1712 AD. The 28th Oba of Benin is called Oba Ozuere, who ruled from 1712 AD to 1713 AD. The 29th Oba of Benin is called Oba Akenzua, who ruled from 1713 AD to 1735 AD. The 30th Oba of Benin is called Oba Eresoyen, who ruled from 1735 AD to 1750 AD. The 31st Oba of Benin is called Oba Akembuda, who ruled from 1750 AD to 1804 AD. The 32nd Oba of Benin is called Oba Nosa, who ruled from 1804 AD to 1816 AD. The 33rd Oba of Benin is called Oba Ogbedo, who ruled from 1816 AD to 1816 AD. The 34th Oba of Benin is called Oba Osenwende, who ruled from 1816 AD to 1848 AD. The 35th Oba of Benin is called Oba Adolo, who ruled from 1848 AD to 1888 AD. The 36th Oba of Benin is called Oba of Oramen, who ruled from 1888 AD to 1914 AD. The 37th Oba of Benin is called Oba Eweka, who ruled from 1914 AD to 1932 AD. The 38th Oba of Benin is called Oba Akenzua, who ruled from 1932 to 1978. The 39th Oba of Benin is called Oba Erediwa, who ruled from 1978 to 2016. The 40th Oba of Benin is Oba Eware, who ruled from 2016 till date. There was no mention of Oba Omini. So, who is Oba Omini in Benin Kingdom? During the time of Ezechime, the Oba of Benin that was in existence then is called Oba Esigye. And Oba Esigye is the son of Oba Ozolwa. Oba Ozolwa have two sons. One of them is called Esigye, and the second one is called Ahuaran. None of them is called Omini. This shows that this girl is lying. First of all, there is no Oba of Benin called Oba Omini. The Oba of Benin had no son called Ezechime. Ezechime is not a Benin prince. Some people have been propagating online saying that Ezechime is a Benin prince. Ezechime is a member of Benin royal family. It's all lies. According to late Chief Edebiri of Benin Kingdom, he said that Ezechime is an Igbo man and not a Benin man. Late Chief Edebiri said that Ezechime is a very good friend to the Oba of Benin. He said that Ezechime is not a Benin man. The video is there on the internet. Benin chiefs are saying that Ezechime is not a Benin man, that he's just a friend to the Oba of Benin. And some Onitsha people are propagating online saying that Ezechime is a Benin prince. Ezechime is the son of an Oba of Benin that never existed, an Oba of Benin called Oba Omini. There is no entity in Benin Kingdom called Oba Omini. Why is it that some people like lying about their history? When I and Deputy Jesus went to Onitsha, we met an elderly man there. This elderly man will be in his 70s. The elderly man saw us and he told us that he loved what we are doing, that he have been seeing our videos on social media, that he's following us on social media. The man told us that Ezechime is not a Benin man. The elderly man told us that when he was a child, he said that he was like 4 to 5 years old. He said that he came back from school and his grandfather asked him, "What did they teach you people in school?" And he told his grandfather that they were taught in school that Ezechime is a Benin man. He said that his grandfather was shocked. His grandfather asked him, "Wagwa ono akwụkwọ na Ezechime nai bụ onye Benin?" The child said yes. His grandfather now told him, "Let me come back from farm first." His grandfather now went to farm. And when he came back, he called all his grandchildren and started telling them about the history of Ezechime. The man said that his grandfather told them that Ezechime is not a Benin man, that the history that they are teaching them in school is false history. The man that is telling us this thing is from Onitsha, an elderly man. He said that his grandfather told him that Ezechime is from Uri Kingdom. The man said that in the past, after an Obi is being crowned in Onitsha community, that the Obi will go to Uri Kingdom in Anambra State, and Ezeri will perform a ritual called Itunzu. Asi na wachisi Obi na Onitsha na Obi ndị Onitsha ga-eje nri, ndị nri abịa tụọ nzu. That is what the elderly man told me and Deputy Jesus that his grandfather told him. No be him papa tell him, his grandfather told him. And when he told him that, he was a child. He said that that tradition that is being performed by Uri Kingdom ended during the time of colonialism, when Britain was colonizing Nigeria. That Britain was the one that stopped that tradition by separating Anioma people and our Igbo brothers in the southeast. The man said that that tradition stopped during the reign of the grandfather of the present Obi of Onitsha. He said, wachisi Obi na Onitsha. Obi wo ga-eje nri, eze nri abịa tụọ anzu na obulugo Obi. But that after the British separated we Anioma people from our southeast brothers, the British stopped that tradition from existing. When myself and Deputy Jesus went to Ine Festival in Onitsha, we met elderly men. We are talking about elderly men that are up to 80 years, 90 years. They were sitting down in a canopy, getting ready for the festival. We asked them, Diokpa, ndị mmadụ na-asị na Ezechime bụ onye Bini, ọ bụ eziokwu? The elders asked us, who are those people saying that Ezechime is a Bini man? We told them, we are hearing it on social media. Even some Ezechime descendants are saying that Ezechime is a Bini man. The elders told us that Ezechime is not a Bini man, that Ezechime is an Igbo man who sojourned to Benin Kingdom, had problem with the Oba of Benin and came back. Elders from Onitsha are saying that Ezechime, their father, is an Igbo man. Who can be that person from Onitsha for Anambra State to talk say Ezechime na Bini man? Onitsha in Anambra State is the grandchild of Ezechime, not a direct child. Eze, the founder of Onitsha in Anambra State, is a grandchild of Ezechime. So any Onitsha person that is saying that Ezechime is a Bini man does not know the history of Ezechime. Such people should keep quiet. You people say that Ezechime is the son of an Oba of Benin called Oba Omini, and there is no Oba of Benin called Omini. And now an elderly man from Onitsha is telling us that Ezechime migrated from Uri Kingdom. Ezechime had a friend called Anambra. Anambra is the founder of Obompa Kingdom in Anyama land. They are all called Umu Ezechime. Anambra is a dibia from Obosi. When we visited Obompa Kingdom, we interviewed the Oza of Obompa Kingdom. The Oza of Obompa Kingdom is the prime minister of the kingdom. In that palace, he showed us the statue of Anambra. And he told us that Anambra is a dibia, that Anambra migrated from Obosi in Anambra State. That Anambra and his friend Ezechime are Igbo people. We asked the man, people are saying that Obompa is of Bini origin, that the founder of Obompa is a Bini man. The man said that all those people that are saying all those things are lying, that Obompa is of Igbo origin and not of Bini, and that Ezechime is not a Bini man but an Igbo man that sojourned to Benin Kingdom. He said that Anambra and Ezechime ran out from Benin Kingdom together, and when they got to Anioma land, Ezechime settled in Obio. Anambra went further and settled in Obompa, where he founded. The Oza of Obompa Kingdom, they thought Ezechime not be Bini man. Say their own founder na Igbo man. Say Ezechime and their own founder Anambra are best of friends. The man said that Anambra, their ancestor, is a dibia. That Ezechime is also a dibia. Who be that person from Onitsha? They talk say Ezechime na Bini person. That person don't know history. This girl is saying rubbish. Some descendants of Ezechime that are now Obi in and Yoma land, many of them don't know the history of their father Ezechime. Some of them were interviewed, and those Obi are saying that Ezechime, their father, is a Bini man, that they are Bini people. A king that does not know their history. A king that does not know the meaning of Ezechime. A king that does not know that Ezechime is an Igbo name and not a Bini name. The latest Obama of Bini, an elderly man in his 90s, said that Ezechime is not a Bini man, but the friend of the Oba of Bini, who was made an Iyase by the Oba of Bini. So many Bini people today are descendants of Ezechime. When Ezechime took that title of Iyase in Bini Kingdom, they started greeting La Ovieze. Bini people greet La Ovieze today. They are of that Ezechime lineage. That word La Ovieze is a name attributed to Ezechime. That Eze in that Chime is what La Ovieze people in Bini Kingdom are greeting. There are people in Bini Kingdom today, what they greet is La Ovieze. Their family greeting is La Ovieze. Those people, their ancestry is traced to Ezechime, an Igbo man. So any Bini person that greets La Ovieze is an Igbo person in origin. It's so bad. Small girl like this, come online, they talk rubbish. Ezechime migrated from Bini, but he's not a Bini man. In that Idu land, there are so many tribes there. The tribes indigenous in Idu Kingdom are Igbo, Igodomigodo, Esan, Urobo, Isoko. All the tribes were there. The Ogiso dynasty are related to Ndi-Igbo. Ogiso people have been trading with Ndi-Igbo for a very long period of time, since the ancient times, before Yoruba people, now called Bini, invaded that Idu land from Ile-Ife. All the tribes indigenous in Idu Kingdom are brothers. They are one people doing trade and business peacefully. That kingdom was destroyed. Immediately, Bini people invaded that land. And when the Portuguese came and gave Bini people weapons, Bini people started using it to invade their neighbors in that Idu land. And that was the reason why so many tribes left Idu land. The reason why so many of we Anyama people that are Igbos, indigenous in Idu land, left that land is because the Oba of Bini is capturing us and selling us into slavery. What they call we Igbo people, indigenous in Idu land, is Igbon. What Bini people call us is Igbon. And that is the reason why some of our people in Okwane land are saying that they are not Igbo people, that Igbo means slave, because when Bini Kingdom was selling them into slavery, they are calling us Igbon. Not that the word Igbon means slave. They are calling us by our name, Igbo, Igbo people. But when they catch our people, they call us Igbon. That was the reason why so many of our people left Idu land to our present location. The same thing that Bini Kingdom was doing to we and our people, selling us into slavery, was the same thing that Bini Kingdom were doing to Urobo people. They were killing Urobo people, selling them into slavery. That was the reason why Urobo people ran away from that Idu land to their present location. When Ezechime settled in Idu land, his influence became so popular that Bini chief started saying that Ezechime will take over the throne from the Oba, that his influence is going far and wide. And that was when jealousy entered. The Oba of Bini now had an issue with Ezechime, which made Ezechime to run away from Idu land to his present location. The name Ezechime is an Igbo name, not a Bini name. Go to Onitsha, the second son of Ezechime, and tell them that Ezechime is a Bini man. They will tell you to shut up your mouth. Don't say that rubbish again. In a festival that Onitsha people are celebrating today, is a festival of victory. That festival is about how Ezechime left Idu land to their present location. They will be holding a stick and be hitting it in the ground, singing. If you ask them about that history, they will tell you that Ezechime left Idu land to their present location, that they are celebrating that history, that they are not Bini people, but Igbo people that lived in Idu land. Those Onitsha people that are saying that Onitsha is of Bini origin, that Ezechime is a Bini man, that Onitsha people are not Igbo people. You people should know that you are a grandchild of Ezechime. So, Onitsha there will be second son. If they talk about Ezechime history, make one they shut up on our mouth and learn. Some Onitsha people will be calling other Igbos from other states Ndi Igbo because they feel that they themselves are Bini people and not Igbo people. And that is the reason why we are here to correct that impression. Some people are saying, Onitsha people are using Ada and Eben. Ezechime people in Anambra land, they are also using Ada and Eben. That makes them a Bini people. You adopt Bini culture, not me say you be Bini person. Some people use Ada and Eben, but they are not Bini people. They are some people. They are not of Bini origin. Ika people the same thing. Urobo people the same thing. Using Ada and Eben does not make you a Bini person. Some people say, Onitsha people, they bow down to their Obi. Igbo people don't bow down to their Obi. You know what I mean? All those things now, things where they learn when they do kingdom. As we Nigerians, they speak English language. Our court of justice, they dress like British people. Are we British people? No. We are still what we are. So, using Ada and Eben does not make you a Bini person. Ezechime lived in Idu land does not make him a Bini person. The same girl was replying someone that commented under that her video. And she said, Onitsha though are Igbos who migrated from their ancestral land being present Onitsha to settle in Bini Kingdom. They merged with Bini Empire while still maintaining their original language and custom, though adopting some Bini custom, and held a great influence in the empire's politics. They even produced royals who held great political influence in Bini. Eze Chima, who then was a chief in Bini Empire, had serious political disputes with the Oba of Bini. This forced Eze Chima, whose influence in Onitsha can be likened to the present Obi of Onitsha, to migrate with the Onitsha people back to their ancestral land, which had been occupied by the Igala people. Conflict was inevitable as the Onitsha people were determined to take back their ancestral home, and as history might have it, they were able to take back a large portion of that land, establish their new settlements, and turn it into the biggest trade hub in West Africa. Now the same girl wey talk for this video, na im make this statement for her page. So you made this statement and you still came out saying rubbish in a video. You know the truth, but you are still saying nonsense. You know the truth, but you came out to say rubbish, saying that Onitsha people are not Igbo people. And when people started correcting her, telling her that Ezechime is not a Bini man, she now made these comments. We will be here debunking the lies of those our people that are lying about our history. Equally, people are there in River State denying their Igbo origin, saying that they are Bini people, that their ancestor called Akalaka, which means destiny, is a Bini man. Their ancestor called Ochiche, which means leadership, is a Bini man. Come to my community, Ogume. Our ancestors that founded us are bearing Igbo names. But today, you will see some of them saying, those our ancestors are not Igbo people, they are Bini people. That's why some of them are saying that my own ancestor called Chime that founded Umuchimo Ogume is a Bini man and not an Igbo man, but his name is Chime. The Obas of Bini don't marry Igbo women because they see Igbo people as slaves. They treat Igbo people as slaves. They sell Igbo people as slaves. So how about Bini go born pikin, give am Igbo name? Some people think that history is your papa tell you, your mama tell you. Now be saying na true. When you are told history, you use logic to know the truth. The name is Ezechime. Did the Oba of Bini marry an Igbo woman? No. Is the Oba of Bini an Igbo man? No. So how come the name of our ancestor is Ezechime? Did he change his name when he got to this our land? No. All these questions are to know where your ancestors came from, to know who they are. Knowledge is very important. Ezechime is an Igbo man. Proof, evidence, and facts have proven that Ezechime is not a Bini man, but an Igbo man. Onitsha community in Anambra state is of Igbo origin. All Ezechime communities are Igbo people and not Bini people. Igbo Bofu, Ishegwale,